Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. What's going on? How are you guys doing? Some of you guys don't want to talk. That's totally fine. All right. It's gonna be a black screen because we're just here to talk for right now. Just for a second. Just for a second. Not. Dude, you guys don't want to see my webcam, okay? I just got out the shower. My hair is all like straight and wet, slicked back. You don't want to see it. All right. I saw someone say if I wanted to talk about the birds and the bees and stuff like that. I don't think you guys are ready for that talk. Here, you know what? I'll multi-stream. All right. I'll stream on Instagram too. Okay. So if you guys want to see webcam, I'll pop off on the webcam. Hold on a second. Or that'll be my webcam. Hold on. Give me a second though. Give me 1 second, please. Please don't move. All right, hold on. Mo Mia, what's up? Mo Mia. You don't have Instagram, that's fine. It's okay. We can just chill here. This is a multi-stream, okay? Hold on, let me Here we go. Instagram. Title. After shower stream. All right, let's see. We'll go live in a second. Hold on. Instagram. All right, boom. Dude, I look digital with this filter. I did it so it looked cool, but now it doesn't look as cool. All right. So I'm streaming on YouTube right now, and I'm streaming on Instagram. Um, you never been faster? Yeah, I cleaned up my hair and my beard. Okay, just a little bit from the last stream. But I was gonna say yeah, I wanted to talk. Just about a couple things. It's one of those nights. You know what I mean? It's one of those nights where I'm just chilling, and I just started thinking, like in my shower. Okay, whenever I take a shower, I I usually sit there for like 20 plus minutes, just like in the warm water or hot warm water, more on the hot side of the water. Okay, and Chewy, thanks for the badge, and and I come to like a lot of conclusions, and usually that's where I come up with ideas for videos or an editing technique or something that I want to do, you know? Um and no, but recently, um oh, the screen's black, you guys, on YouTube cuz we're just chatting. All right? There's just chatting right now. So for Instagram, so you guys don't get confused, I'm streaming on YouTube, and for YouTube, I'm streaming on Instagram. Okay, so on YouTube, you see a black screen. On Instagram, it's my face. All right. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, no, like I don't know why, but I don't have my webcam set up for my YouTube. Like when you see Nogla and I's videos, right? You don't. I have that PC setup. That's a whole different setup that I have next to my main setup. So I have two computers, two PCs, one on the left and one on the right. Three monitors on the left, two on the right. Okay, and one's for gaming and shit, and the other one is for like doing my normal like gaming and YouTube streaming, and I don't want to like fuck with things on there. And the other one is for Nogla and and I don't want to like mess with the settings and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of want to have it dedicated to that channel and stuff. And there are some ideas and stuff like that. Like I'm gonna be honest. I know Nogla's been busy, and I've been sick, and I talked to Nogla about that channel, and I want it to be different than just a gaming channel per se with face cams. I want to actually do something with our cams. You know what I'm saying? Like not be more animated. Because I suck with like reactions and all that. Like I'm the worst at doing that kind of shit. But I want to be able to like do something that's unique. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ferdinand, check this out though. So I have this whole PC for Nogla, yes, but Nogla was the one who purchased it, right? So that's why yeah, because Nogla did buy the PC for the sole purpose of making like this channel and making it work. Um, I I have to I choose like he said I could use it for whatever I want, but I choose to dedicate it to just like solely projects that we work on. You know what I'm saying? And Benjamin, shut the fuck up, you fucking loser. You're too much yapping, dumbass. The fuck you come on a stream for to be mute, fucking idiot, to hear nothing? Then turn your volume down, stupid bitch. And don't give me this. I was just joking. Your joke sucked, dude. That shit was flatter than my ex's titties. So shut the fuck up. Sub Boys Gaming, thank you for the 5. You and Van should play Five Nights at Freddy Ultimate Custom Nights. Could imagine it being hard for you guys. Nothing. All right? Nothing is hard for me. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is hard for me. But what's up, Elf Jenny? Dude, it'd be sick if I got my own Bloons character. Nah, dude, like, nah, for real. Like, the past 2 nights, unoriginal. You know what? Unoriginality is what I hate the most. You know what I'm saying? Unoriginality. So when I hear little fat in my stream, or I see them say some dumbass shit, right? Like, bro fell off. Too much yapping. Like, shut up, bitch, with your copy-paste personality. That's all they are, dude. And it sucks because I have to copy-paste my response to them all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same shit. They saw someone say something in an Aiden Ross stream, and they take it everywhere. Fucking family reunion. It's like they go to church, to a eulogy and all that shit. They're listening to someone talk about someone's dead relative. Too much yapping, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Control-C personalities. Control-A, Control-C, Control-V. Like, shut up, you stupid bitch. Thanks, David. No, and look, to me, I don't, what's it called? I don't care if I lose fans or like fucking idiots. I don't consider fans people who don't know me like personality wise. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, Florence, thanks for the badge. Obviously, a lot of you guys aren't gonna you're not gonna know me personally unless we hang out. You know what I'm saying? But when you follow someone, you usually have an idea of who you're following. You know what I mean? So like when you follow me and you say some weird dumb shit, or you say something I dislike, either A, because you know I dislike it, so you want to say it. You're one of those fucking losers that I'm sure if you had a girlfriend or a crush that said, I hate being tickled, or I'm ticklish, you're like that pervert that's like, oh, are you ticklish here? What if I do this? Ooh. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean or no? So it's like, shut the fuck up with your lame ass shit. Get out of my face. You know? Get out of my face. But yeah, like I don't know, I find that shit weird. I was like, what's up, Wolf? Um tickle tickle. You know what I'm saying though? Ghost, I could do the voice, but I'm sick right now. And it's gonna stress my vocal cords. I can't. I'm trying to like talk without coughing, but I got you, Ghost. Come back in like next week, all right? Next week. Just Chase. You're short, man. You're like there's the wrong you're. Two, if that's your profile picture, you look goofy. I'm not hearing it from someone that looks like that. Two, if it's not your profile picture and you chose to use someone goofy, then that makes me think that you thought you were funny. You thought you were doing something great. You thought you were being awesome. Internet hilarious. But like I said, like I'd rather like fucking what's up, Couch from IKEA? Come back. I'd rather fucking I'd rather have 5 fans that legit know me and that here I'll use in words that you guys will understand. I'll talk in your lingo. I like to have a few bruhs that I can vibe out with than to have a bunch of fucking losers follow me around and try to be funny, saying dumbass repetitive shit that they seen in other streams and seen other people say something and got reactions and they'd be like, skibbity toilet! Skibbity toilet! Content no tenchi. Thanks for your 5th super chat. But like, dude, for real, like, fuck you guys, man. Like, for real. Like, I don't know, dude. I just wish the person you had a crush on could just see how you talk in a middle-aged dude's stream. And see how fucking lame you are to say, like, dumb shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love for them to bring up, like, a screenshot and be like, why did you say this dumb shit? Just to see your dumbass, like, reaction to it, you know? Just like, oh, it's cause, Kai Cenat said, you know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here. But, thanks, Alex. I love you too. But, yeah, like, for me, no, just recently, though. Recently, I just, I've been thinking a lot about, like, interactions with people. Like, the past few days, I ran into, like, fans IRL. And a lot of them have been cool. A lot of these interactions have been cool. Like, a lot of them are respectful. They're chill. But, it makes me think about, like, people. That's not how you use Super Chat, Neko Namiya. But thank you for the 20,000 IDRs. And hold on, you guys. It's because, like I said, I'm looking at Instagram and YouTube at the same time. How do you say the name? Ian Olin? Thanks for the super chat saying, please, for the love of God, play all new Resident Evils with Vanoss. I don't care if it takes 10 years. I will watch all of it. Probably even twice. Let's get real. Dude, I'm glad you guys like the Dude I'm Not Scared series. Like, to me, those are a lot of fun to play because for the most part, I know what to expect. And you know me, I download games and I understand how to play them. But watching my friend who's not about that kind of style, it's fun watching him struggle. Or like when I notice something, I want to see, is he gonna notice this? Is he gonna notice this? I wonder if he does. Ricky, thanks for the super chat. Thanks for the Instagram. The hearts. But yeah, like see, I know a lot of you guys want to see the third person Resident Evil games. But knowing Vanoss, in terms of like, you got to think of this. I know my friend business-wise, and I know my friend like personality-wise. And from a business standpoint, playing Resident Evil 2 and like 4 and 3 remake, he's not gonna enjoy it as much as a first-person one. You know what I'm saying? Because first-person is reminiscent of Gmod scary maps with graphics that are on steroids. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Evans, thanks for the badge. And Redneck Frost, we used to play GTA. It's Don F. Karen. How are you? Did we? Don JF Carini? You sound very familiar, actually. You're part of the families. But, yeah, and the reason why, like, there won't be, like, a bajillion, like, face cams and all that stuff, like with Vanos, even though he's done it, is because you don't want to play something out too much. You know what I mean? Because then, if you do that, it's not as surprising, and you become immune to it and shit. So, since it's something that he normally doesn't do, it was fun to do it then. You know what I'm saying? Then now, no, Zodia. I'm like, dude, I'm a little taller than Nogla. That's the joke, though, is that I'm smaller than him and Wildcat. It's like, on camera, I look it. In person, if you see me in person, you know I'm bigger than Nogla. Alright? From the waist down, all around. Okay? Everywhere. But, I have played Dead Space. I didn't like it that much. It's alright. It's alright. It's not my favorite, like, series. It's okay, though. But, yeah, dude, I want him to get to 8, for sure. I want Vanos to get to Resident Evil 8. What else? What else? What's up, Brazy? How have you been, Brazy? It's been a while. But, thanks, Domenico. Ballcap, welcome back, Ballcap. And thanks for the gifted. Impish Fever was gifted by Ballcap. Another thing. I don't want to stress this and say this a lot. Not to say, I'm not saying this because I get annoyed or anything about it, right? I'm saying this to save you guys some time. Don't ever suggest games for my friends and I to play. Ever. And not because it's annoying or anything like that at all. It's, honestly, we have a lot of friends that share all these games and they talk about it, or we know of these games ourselves, and we make our own list and we have a lot of them there, right? We just have them, like ready to go, what we're gonna play, what we're not gonna play, what we're interested in, what we're not interested in, And when a lot of people tell us, oh, you should play this, you should play that, it's like all right, if we started playing the Puppet Combo games, but people start telling us to play like Nun Massacre and all these other ones, it's like, we have an idea of what we're gonna play, what we got. White girl, thanks for the badge. And we're set on what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes, every now and then, you'll notice some fucking idiot, right? He'll like say, like, if we play like Resident Evil 4 or whatever or something, they'll come in and they'll be like, yeah, I told them to play that. It's because they're playing it because of me. And you don't know if they're joking or not. You don't know if they take it serious. But sometimes they get crazy, dude. And they start DMing, or they start like massively messaging a lot, like, how come you didn't give me credit for playing the game? I told you like 4 weeks ago in your comment section to play this game, and you did a day after. Did you not just steal our idea? It's like, shut up, dude. Shut up. Like, no, you didn't. Hello, Jacob, and hello, Bunny Girl. Ballcap came a little late. What you playing today? So far, nothing right now. We're just chilling. We're just talking and chilling. And yeah, Vinny, it's not that they're cocky. I sometimes think they're. Oh, is it disillusional? No. What's the word for this? Delusional? How do I say disillusional? Delusional? Where they're just thinking like they're fucking crazy. And they really did think that, like, they set us up with that shit. I do read the comments. I do read comments on all, like, my friends' channels and videos and stuff. I'm a little sick, Alex, still. I feel a little better, but I feel a little better, though. See, and, like, right there, what happened right there is sometimes, like, when I inhale, when you hawk a loogie? Or like you sniff up your nose so you get all the mucus in there and you spit out your mouth. Some people do that like in the movies. They do the whole and they spit it out. I inadvertently, when I'm talking, I can feel those holes that connect from your nose into the back of your throat. I feel them close up in the middle of me talking and make me stutter when I don't mean to. It's fucking annoying with this sickness right now. But yeah, like they get all they're fucking crazy though, dude. No, like honestly, we don't talk about people like that, like Minnie or anyone out like in the Discord just to like make fun or say some shit. You know, it's just kind of like if something pops up improv like in a video, then it pops up like it recently did, like with Vanos and I, Nogla and I. That's what he gets for fucking calling me Brian all the time. I'm calling Vanos. But hello Arifa. But I look at the plan was to start uploading on YouTube earlier this year. It's just unfortunately I keep getting sick and I don't know what's wrong, if it's my allergies or not, but it's just fucking going crazy like with the weather. Like I'll get headaches. Like my throat will be itchy and I'll cough, my nose will get stuffy. I'll get like a headache in this area right here. Like just right here. Just straight like boom, it feels like there's a fucking fist in my forehead like this and it just keeps like pushing. Or then I just get super congested and my nose just starts leaking like it won't stop. But I need that Flintstone gummy. But yeah, dude, I think it's just like the weather change and the pollen that's in the air is just really, really fucking me up like crazy. And yeah, like a lot of you guys on YouTube and Instagram are talking about pollen and stuff. And yeah, and you guys are saying like sinus infection. Yeah, dude, like the mucus that comes out. Oh, so check this out. All right. So for those of you who are like little like stomachs and stuff, right? Like when I blow my nose, what comes out looks like cum. It's either clear or like fucking milky, right? And when I spit it out my mouth, it's dark green. It's like green. It's gross. It's two different fucking colors. Vinny, no, my channel isn't like demonetized at all. Not at all. Not even close. So like, yeah, it's crazy though. So but I was in the shower right now, right? Nah, I'm eating sand right now. Says I swallowed my mucus. I'm too lazy to get up. Nah, dude, you gotta fucking get like a bucket, or get a Ziploc bag, get a cup, put it in the cup, and get the Ziploc bag and like just spit inside the bag. That's what I do. Cause even though you're gonna wash the cup, I still want to have protection for some fucking reason. I feel it's better that way. So yeah, get a cup, put a plastic bag in the cup, or a Ziploc bag in the cup, and then when you have to cough that shit out in the middle of the night, you just spit it in there. You know what I mean? But yeah, when I was in the shower, I was just thinking about like this fucking like I was blowing my nose and all that shit, right? I was blowing my nose in the shower because like the steam coats your nostrils and stuff like that, makes it easier for the mucus and all that shit to come out, without burning your nostrils, making them dry. But yeah, like I was just thinking though, there were a lot of signs of the shitty people in my life that I tried to give them the benefit of the doubt, and I don't know what I've been thinking about this a lot recently, like a lot. So I don't look. I'm not about astrology and shit, right? But I'm a Cancer, okay? And a Cancer is you're supposed to be loving and caring and all stuff. And I can see that shit. Although I talk like I'm fucking mean all the time, right? I get it. Like I run my mouth and shit like I don't care. I get it. That doesn't mean that like, I'm very mean, right? But I am to idiots. I'll say that. I am to idiots. I fucking hate losers. Like I really fucking hate losers. Especially people that do shit for acceptance or attention. And a lot of people in my eyes fucking hit foul balls or they strike out all the time. Whenever they make an attempt to be like hilarious or something. Like, we played Gmod the other day. Van Austin Terrorizer and I, right? And I dude, like I like to say some jokes for sure that aren't funny. Not even dad jokes. Like just shit that's not funny cuz it's funny to me. It's funny to me. So I said some, right? And it's like again, it's not like for shock value or anything. I was just saying it cuz I thought it was fucking hilarious in my head. Like when I call Vanoss and everyone else Crody, and they don't know what Crody is, you know what I mean? Like they have no idea why I'm saying Crody because they don't care about fucking the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef. You know, they're so far removed from it. But I'll call them Crody. And it's not that I'm trying to like it's as much as I talk shit about slang and about like words that everyone uses and stuff like that. I'm not saying this like, you know, to be funny on Twitter, or I'm not saying this like for an Instagram post or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying like, yo, like subtle, like, yo, Teresa, grab that Crody. And he's just like, what did you just call me? What did you say? And Crody. So yeah, that stuff makes me laugh because it's just for me, right? But you're cheesing, fam. But yeah. So in the shower though, right? I was just thinking like, you know, I was just going through the conversation. I had a talk with this about Nogla, just talking about like people past and stuff like that, where like I said, there were signs that these people were fucking losers and stuff like that. And a lot of the times, for me, I guess like when I'm into someone, right? When I'm into someone, I'm not blinded by their flaws, and it's not that I don't see like the red flags or anything. It's just that like I give them the benefit of the doubt that like by us talking, they're gonna appreciate like where I'm coming from or the 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 things I do or have said. You know what I'm saying? So when I what's up, Schneids? So like when I look back at these conversations and things that I should have not fucking like talked about or I should have just cut people off and shit like that, I feel stupid. And I'm like, damn. Like no more giving hope or benefit of the doubt to people. You know what I mean? Like not too long ago, like there's this bitch ass bitch. It's not the nicest and the only way I can say it, right? Like where it's like, you know, whenever you're in a relationship and you have and I'll probably talk about this on another stream because I'm gonna talk about this like later on because that's the main topic I wanted to talk about. But you know what I hate though is when you're like in a relationship, right? And I think like the basis of a relationship, this is what I feel the difference is between boyfriend and girlfriend, husband and wife. All right? I think the difference is this. When you're boyfriend and girlfriend, you guys are both trying to complete your separate lives, right? Before you intertwine them. This is my personal belief in this, right? I feel like when you have a girlfriend, she understands that like, you know, you're working to improve yourself, to better yourself, so you can live on your own without her, no matter what. And she's doing the same. She's doing the same. She's either working on a promotion, working and going to college, trying to get a degree, working on a bunch of shit, right? Well, you're doing the same. And the thing is, when you guys are ready to get married, I feel like you're at that point in your life where you could live on your own and you'd be totally fine. You know what I'm saying? But if you guys got together and got married, you'd be totally fine. Like, she doesn't need to rely on you. You don't need to rely on her. You guys can both do things separately. And now you guys come together as like a team so that you can live a new life together, right? And so I don't believe that boyfriends and girlfriends should move in with each other. Like, and then again, whatever I'm saying, that like don't take it to heart if that's what you do or that's what you believe in, right? I'm just saying what I believe and how I feel, and I'm gonna explain it. Like, if I have a girlfriend who has a car, and I'm the boyfriend, I have my own car, and one day her car, right? One day her car breaks down. Okay. When her car breaks down, as a boyfriend, it's not my duty to give her my car or to give her rides from here and there. I can help her when I can, but I'm not going to go all in. And the reason why is because that's not my duty yet. Like, and we have this understanding. My life isn't complete and I'm working on it. Your life isn't complete and I'm working on it. But as a boyfriend, on some days, I'll work with you. Hey, I'll drop you off at work this day. I'll pick you up after work this day. Can you tell your sister to drop you off this day? Can you tell your mom to pick you up this day? And you work around and you try to help. You know what I mean? Same thing goes for like her living condition, her living situation. She can spend the night. You can spend the night at her place every now and then. But if she's like, I want to move in, and it's just like, what's the point of getting married and stuff like that if you're jumping the gun and doing all this shit? If you're gonna be fucking living together, then what's the point of spending more money to say you're married? Like having a celebration if you're already doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's like watching the ending of a YouTube game. Or they have the ending of a game on YouTube and then going to play it. It's like, why? You already saw it. You know what I mean? So now let me go to what the difference is in a marriage about that situation. Now look it, we're married. Me and my girlfriend are married. We're husband and wife, right? And her car breaks down. Since we're together, right? Since we're together, we're like a team. We're like a team now, right? So the way I see it is, since the car broke down and we're together, that's when we really make the sacrifices where it's like, hey, you can have the car this day, you have the car that day. Can you pick me up this day? And I'm going to ask my job if I get a raise or for more hours. And maybe for you, you should get another job or pick up more shifts or something like that. But you work together for a common goal. You know what I'm saying? You work together for a common goal because, like, this is what you signed up for. You signed up to fucking really be like your other half. You know what I mean? So she better have the other side of that paycheck. It's like, no. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the team effort in this. So no, Oscar, I'm not speaking from experience. It's just how I feel about things. So for me, recently though, I don't have any advice to get a girlfriend. Look, the only time I can give you advice is if I were like happily married ghost, all right, that died like of old age in my millions, all right? I was like 1,000,000 years old and I died and I was like married the whole time. Then I could come back as a ghost and tell you, all right, this is the fucking success to marriage. Like, for me, like, I'm realizing some of these, like, here, I'll say it again, the nicest way possible. This selfish bitch wouldn't think she was selfish, okay? She wouldn't ever say or think she was selfish because she does a lot of she's done a lot of materialistic things for me, right? But you know what's not there? She's made investments on things like, you know, if we're going to have fun or something like that. Investments were there, yes. But you know what truly wasn't there is attention and emotional investments. And I'm not going to say that I'm needy, all right? I'm not like a needy person, all right? But if I have a girlfriend or I'm talking to someone, I like to talk to that said person. You know what I'm saying? I like to talk to them. And I like it when they talk to me. You know what I'm saying? And here from the other night, I was talking about, The other night I was talking about like mental health and disorders and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. There's so many fucking disorders in this world, and there's so many fucking mental health issues going on, right? That I feel like when you're with someone, if they can't handle these problems, then you shouldn't be with anyone. And then it's just like, cause dude, it's just like it's not my job to pick up your burden. Like if you're sad today, like sorry for you, dude. Like it's like honestly here, I'm gonna tell you this. I would never go out with someone that has a physical disability. Ever. Like ever, ever, ever. Um Whether you call it shallow or not, like I can't do it, dude. I'm not gonna be like pushing I'm not gonna be pushing someone's like fucking up a ramp, you know what I mean, with their wheelchair. I'm not gonna help them screw on their arm and their leg. You know? Like I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have that. Someone will love you for that. It's not gonna be me, dude. It's not gonna be me. Like Gio, see, look at, hold on, real quick. Gio, you're the third bitch in here that does something stupid like this. Stop yapping. Like, remember you guys? I was talking about these losers right here. Look, and I'm so glad that I record this stuff because one of my ultimate compilations videos is gonna be one of these fucking idiot people always getting burnt for their stupidity. Because I've been thinking, look at like this. Look. You go to a stream where someone's talking, and it's like, you're lucky you don't pay for this, because I would fucking incinerate you more. But it's like going to a concert or to a stand-up comedy show, and you're saying, stop singing, stop talking. Like, listen, stop sucking your dad's dick, and just get the fuck out of here. If you don't want to hear me, shut the fuck up. It's that simple. It's probably bothering you because, like, you want to hear him moan instead, right? Yeah, shut up, bitch. But, what's up, King Randy? So, for me, I just feel like, you know, I'm kind of like, yeah, dude, like, I'm someone that has, like, today when they're like, oh, man, like when you're like, yo, what you doing right now? Nothing. I really don't want to talk right now. Like, that shit is fucking whack. Like, fuck you. Like, I get it. You might be depressed. You might, like, have some anxiety and all that shit. But it's like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk. Like, I saw something funny I want to share. There's, like, a movie I want to go see. And it's like, hey, what are you doing right now? And it's like, I'm not feeling that good today. Something happened at work, and it's like, oh, okay. It's like, are you all right? No, I just don't want to talk about it. But then, all right, then it bled into like, not I wouldn't say shots at me, right? Sometimes it bled into like fuck. It wasn't like a shot, but it's kind of like, you're too hyper. You're too hyper for me. And it's like, oh, I didn't even talk to you today. I know, it's just, I have a sensory issue, and you're overloading me right now. Dude, like, I swear, like, everyone is, like, fucking lame. You know what I mean? Like, everyone is just whack. I understand when people want to disconnect, right? But turn your shit on Do Not Disturb. So I don't have to hear your rude ass tell me I don't want to talk right now. Because you know what? I'll tell you a story about a chick that I kind of had that with, right? I went to sleep early one day. And me and this girl, we used to always like text in the morning before she went to work, right? We used to always talk before we went to work. Or she went to work, sorry. I would like text her in the morning, like the whole good morning stuff, have a nice day. If she didn't respond, I knew she was still asleep, but I was going to bed. And sometimes she would turn on, what's that called? What is that? Like, she was just barely waking up or some shit. You see A Moses? Look at Another fucking pathetic piece of shit. Let me catch you right now. Let me catch you right now, Moses. Here, watch. Got you. Here, look. Professional yapper over here. You know what, Moses? Hold on. Let's go to your Instagram real quick. Let's just make fun of this shit. Let's look at this awesome life you're living right now. See what you got going on. Unless you're one of those fucking loser boys, right? That sits there with a private Instagram because you don't want the other girls to see what you're doing. Yep, this account is private. Follow this account to see their photos and videos. Dang, we can't see your 2 posts. My gosh. We can't see your 2 posts, damn it. Damn it, dude. Oh, man, I don't know what that fucking... What is that? Your shin bleeding? Your neck bleeding? Because you know how to walk into things? But, nah, I mean... I don't know, dude. I can't deal with people and their fucking loserness. You know what I'm saying? I can't deal with that shit. Fucking... I don't know. Just... If you can't talk, then don't talk, you know? So this is the story. I told her goodnight, right? I said, good night, dude. I'll talk to you in the morning when I wake up. Like morning in quotations and shit because, you know, I'm going to wake up all late. So she texted me like an hour later going like, hey, honey, good morning. I love you. I miss you. I wish you woke up next to me, blah, 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 right? And, she's like, all right, I'm off to work. Have a nice sleep, right? I woke up at like 10 or 11 because someone was knocking on my door because for some fucking dumbass reason, right? I don't remember. But I heard like my cousin and my mom like in the living room. So I'm kind of like, oh, people are here, right? So when I was awake, this is back in the days of like MySpace and all that shit. You know, on MySpace, it shows your little thing going like, you're online, you're green. It's like blue, right? So I grab my phone and I check on MySpace real quick. Like, what's going on, right? And this bitch happened to be on MySpace, right? She happened to be on MySpace. And I wasn't on there because I wanted to talk. I saw her text messages, but I wanted to go back to sleep. But you know when you want to go back to sleep, but you're going to look at stuff for like 2-3 minutes and then crash out? So that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to go back to sleep. I didn't want to like message her because I didn't want to have a full-blown conversation about anything, right? So I close my eyes and then my phone goes boop, boop. I'm like, "Oh. Shit." So I flip it open. Go and I says, "What new message?" Right? So I opened it and then she's like, "Good morning, Schnookums." She used to call me like the lamest fucking they made me feel cringy though. They made me feel for real cringy, like ooh. But she would call me like the lamest terms of endearment, right? You guys like my biz? Watch, I'll do it again. Did it sound like a real one, huh? And listen to my Mario pipe. All right, but okay, going back to their stuff, okay? Yeah, I hated like being called these terms of endearment and shit. So, anyways, she called me, right? And what was I gonna say? Oh no, she called me. She texted me, and she's like, I'm on lunch right now. She's like, and I'm really missing you, right? And then she was kind of like, but I was just kind of like, wait. I know I saw her on MySpace. I saw her little green light blowing up on MySpace too. Tin Can, thanks for the badge. So I feel like this is a fake text. I feel like she's probing. I feel like she's for real probing. Like just to find out. And look at. I know I say stuff that can be turned into like gay jokes, right? Like saying probing and all this stuff. And a lot of you guys do the, hey yo! Hey, yo! Hey, it's like, no, dude. Like, maybe with Terrorizer, he would enjoy like those kind of jokes or the that's what she said kind of things. You know what I mean? I don't appreciate those jokes because they're low hanging fruit and they're fucking whack. So no, like shut up. So when I'm talking and I say like, oh yeah, like she was probing. You guys are gay to me if you do this. Like he said, probing. Like shut up. All right. Let me be egotistical for a second. I got on YouTube and I got a lot of success being funny. All right. I'm not a self-proclaimed comedian, but the numbers don't lie, and a lot of you guys liked my humor or like it still. And my humor was never to like fucking do some lame jokes like that. I do some lame jokes for real. But that's not like the fucking crown jewel of my content. I fucking hate that shit. And you guys, that's why I hate like when people talk stupid in the chat or say dumb stuff. Like, it gets lame when people like when they try to come on to me, and like there was this dude yesterday, he was super excessive, right? About like, Louis, come on, we used to be in a relationship. I love you, Louis. Louis doesn't pay attention to me anymore. Louis this, Louis I love Louis. I love the way Louis. It's like, shut up. All right, dude. It's not hitting. It's not hitting. But look, here's the thing. The dude's trying to throw a fucking basketball at the wall, trying to make it stick. And he keeps on picking it up off the ground and throwing it again and looking back to see if anyone noticed. Like, did it work? Did it work? So it's like, yeah, stop, dude. It's not funny. It's not funny. And like the thing is, I don't even like to give it attention. After a while, I will, but like or sometimes I cut it like in the bud immediately. That's the thing, I guess, with me too. Sometimes you'll say something that's not even that bad, and I'll take it like all the way, just as a joke. Like, and I'll fucking go, "You're banned." Like Teresa, I'll fucking ban her and like demod her and fucking declose her and deflower her and stuff. But it's just like it's just shit that I do. So anyways, look. What I'm saying though is I knew she was fucking trying to probe, right? She was trying to probe for to see if I was awake. Cause I'm sure she saw me on Instagram, you know? I'm sure she saw me on Instagram. I'm sorry, Instagram. Fuck, sorry. I'm looking at Instagram. She saw me on MySpace. She saw my little green "he's online" thing, right? And I'm just like, damn. And then she texts me going, "I'm so bored and it's lunchtime, blah blah blah." Then she goes, "I wish you were awake so that we could talk, cause I'm on my 30-minute." And I'm like, I don't want to talk. I'm going back to bed. And I went to bed. I didn't respond to her. And the reason why I didn't respond to her is because this isn't the first time I've done something like this to someone. I told a similar story like this before. But I didn't want to respond to her because I didn't want to say, I am awake, but I'm going to go back to sleep. Can I talk later? Or I just didn't want to say anything. I just didn't want to have to deal with anything. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to talk. So I just didn't respond. I will tell her later. Like, I have no problem saying, hey, I woke up, I saw your message, I was just browsing, and I saw you message and texted me, and I would have called you, but I just really wanted to go back to sleep. You know what I mean? And that's it. So anyways, I call her, right? I call her, like, around 4 something, because she got off at 4, like 4:30. So I call her a little close to 5, and I'm just like, it's ring, ring, ring. She goes, hello? Kind of like an attitude. I'm going to tell. She has like bitch mode activated, right? She's like, hello? Like all sharp, And it's like, I hate when people do that shit. I hate when anyone does that shit. Where like, I have to let you know that I'm mad or displeased. Like, shut up, bitch. Just say you're mad. Just say you're mad and just talk normal. But she was like, hello? And I'm like, hello? She's like, Not even like, yeah, huh? So I call, she says hello. I go, hello. And she goes, I'm like, what do you mean, She goes, you called? And it's like, yeah, I did call. I want to know if you want to hang out, right? And she's like, oh, I don't know. I might be busy today. So it's like, you're an idiot. So in my head, I'm like, all right, So I like to. This is during the talking stages. If I notice an idiot being a bitch, then I like to. I'm out. You know, I like to like dip out. So I'm already in my head. I'm already in the bye mode. You know, like fuck this. I'm out. Right. So I don't care what I say anymore. I'm not gonna say anything mean like fucking just to like provoke something. But it's like, all right. So she's like, yeah, I don't know if I'll have time or anything. I'm kind of busy. And I'm in my head. I'm thinking, shut up, you dumb bitch. Like in my head, it's like, shut up, you dumb bitch. Like, are you wanna know if you wanted to hang out? I don't know though. I might be busy. Now it's I don't know. I want to be busy. Blah blah blah. So I'm all right. Well, I'll let you go then. And then because I'm leaving, now it's like she doesn't like I didn't bite her bluff. Like I didn't go into her bluff or whatever. You're like, what's wrong? Or I didn't notice that she was being an idiot. Then it goes into like, if you wanted to hang out, what did you have in mind? And it's like, oh, like I was just gonna hang out with you to tell you, like, that maybe we should just stop talking. She's like, excuse me? I was like, yeah, I think it's best if like you ditch my number. And she's like, for why? And her tone changes, like, why? Like, what do you mean? And I'm just like, oh, that's crazy. Oh, this is crazy. The like the energy shift over the phone. It's insane. And then she's like, well, I don't understand. Like, and I was like, look, you sound like upset and bothered, and I've never heard you talk like this. So either you're fucking mad at me or something's bothering you. And if something's bothering you, I don't appreciate that if something bothers you, you're trying to take it out on me. You know? Joaquin, thanks for the badge. So I'm like, I'm not gonna play these games. I was like, dude, we're in our 20s, and I was like, and we can talk about this shit. And I was like, we don't need to act a certain way, and then guess how I'm feeling by my voice. And I was like, I don't play that shit, dude. I play games. I don't play that. Right? And she's like, well, I'm a little bothered by you, if I'm being honest. And I'm like, that's cool. You should have said that from the beginning. And then she goes, well, I just felt like I was being ignored. Tin Can, thanks for another badge. And I go, I'm going to be honest. Like, I guess, no, you're right. You were being ignored. But it wasn't like to hurt your feelings. It was only because, like, like during those times, I had a lot of problems, like sleeping and stuff like that, right? I had a lot of problems, like trying to go to sleep and shit like that. Like, I was fucking insomnia all the time, like insomniatic. It's like, I don't even fucking know what the term is. I was in insomnia. But I think I'm saying insomnia. What's the game company? Is it Insomnia? Or Insomniatic? Or I'm just making that up. But yeah, I felt like I had insomnia, right? I couldn't sleep. So, Insomniac? Yeah, that's the person, but that's what I would diagnose myself if I knew. But insomnia is the act, right? Like that you can't sleep. It's insomnia. So, anyways, yeah, like I don't know, like I couldn't sleep around this time. I was just like working on shit, right? I was super busy, and yeah, she was like trying to talk to me, and I was just trying to go back to sleep, and she knew about that. She knew about it. So I told her, I was like, I didn't want to talk because I don't want to wake my brain up more. I just opened up MySpace just to see what the bulletins were like popping off right there. You know what I mean? Just see what the bulletins were and stuff. And she goes, well, why didn't you just tell me? And I go, that's why. It takes energy and effort, and I didn't want to exert that because I didn't want to wake myself up. I didn't want to have to go. And this is back in the day. It's not like where you have to text like by tapping the letter 2 3 times, right? To do like the letter B, and then 3 times for C. So I'm gonna have to go like to type all my shit on my old flip phone. So I'm just like, man, like no, it's a lot. Like I'm tired. I didn't want to fucking do that shit right now. And yeah, I'm like, nah, fuck this, right? So I was like, I'll tell you, like, I was gonna tell you later that I didn't want to talk, but I didn't want to hurt your feelings or anything, and I didn't want to do anything like that, you know. But Yeah, so she kind of got bothered by it and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, you know what, though? This is why I think we should stop talking because the way you dealt with this, if this is how you problem solve, if you have a problem with me and this is how you're going to deal with it, like, I don't like it. So I'm dipping the fuck out, you know? Like, I don't want to deal with it. If this is like the precursor for all the like issues that we'll have in the future, never. Negative. Bye. Gone. And so she's like, no, I want to talk more. I'm like, I really don't. So I was like, I'm gonna dip. And so I dipped. And that was it. But Instagram stream. I'll be right back, stream. Alright? Give me a second. Give me like 5 minutes. I'll be right back. YouTube Instagram stream. I'll start it up again. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, guys. And YouTube stream, be right back. All right, back. All right. Yeah, so man, did my Instagram get or my YouTube chat get more stupid? Oh my gosh, why did it get stupid, Teresa? Why did it get more stupid? Welcome back. All right, let me start the Instagram stream. Small talk. Bart! Thanks for the 20. Thank you for the answer you gave me on the first ASMR stream. Your opinion on Last of Us what it was based off of. I really liked how you didn't insult the fans for being crazy over the game when you didn't like it as much. No worries, Bort. Yeah, I didn't like The Last of Us. I don't blame people for liking things. Like it look, people like a bunch of food I don't like. I'm not gonna make fun of them because they eat it. You know what I mean? It's just it's not my preference. If it's your preference, that's cool. But it's not mine, you know, or something you like, you know. But yeah, fucking didn't like The Last of Us at all. As the gamer I am. All right, hold on. Let me start this up again on Instagram. Boom. All right. Last of Us Online was the best for who? All right, there we go. Welcome back, Instagram. Um, you guys see the scar I have right here? Want to know how I got this scar? Honestly, I got this scar in high school. I got into a fight. Dev Fick, thanks for the 10. Great to see you still on YouTube. Thank you, dude. Great to see you on YouTube as well. But I got into a fight with this dude. He was a 9th grader, and I was in 10th grade. So this freshman was trying to get fresh with a sophomore. He was testing to see if I was soft, and I was like, I am soft no more. But yeah, he was there was this girl that he liked, but she liked me. And dude, I remember this kid's face. His name was Javier. Javier, if you're watching, fuck you, dude. It's right, dude. That's right. You got it in the fucking chin, bitch. But yeah, he was walking like past where me and my friend group chilled, like during legit, it was a joke. See what I mean? Look at there you go. You were right about the humor. I told you. But then some people that don't watch will be like, oh my gosh, you know. So anyways, all right. Anyways, look, this is what happened. So this girl liked me. Her name was Esmeralda, and she liked me a lot, right? And fucking, he liked her. She didn't give a shit about this dude, and I would draw him. I should draw him right now, but I should draw it like on the screen in the back, huh? Just start drawing shit. But as I was walking, or he was walking past my group, he tried to be funny. He was like, "Louis gay," like say like all cheap, like with his hand like covering his mouth, like all like Louis gay, like oh I wonder who said it. You know what I mean? He was like the only one that was there with like 2 other dudes, right? And like he was a small Mexican dude. I was a little taller than him, probably like by like 3 inches, and I was small too, though. I was small too, but still, fuck this guy. Like him and his 2 friends standing on top of each other's shoulders still weren't taller than me. But I was like, you got something to say, you piece of shit? And then he was like, you heard what I said? I'm like, yeah, but I was like, but you have something to say. And then he just kept walking. You're fucking weak, you know? And he just kept going, just kept walking. So I'm just like, whatever, dude. Right? I didn't care. So what ended up happening later though was that was in the beginning of school. Okay. So we have 1 period, then we have nutrition break, then we have the next period. I had block schedule. Then we have ESL, which is extended. Wait. ESL. No, ELP. Sorry, ELP. It was ELP. It was extended learning period. It was ELP. We had another acronym for something else, but it was ELP, extended learning period. And that was like an in between, like before lunch and before your next class. You can go to any of your classes and then you could just do your homework. And there were some teachers. Yeah, I see you, bitch ass. Here, bye. There, you fucking loser. Touch me. See? There's always that one idiot in here that thinks they're funny. Like, hold on real quick. I'm gonna pause for a second. Yeah, I forgot his name because I don't even fucking care who he was, but he was some fucking idiot who was just like, touch me, Louis. I know you see me and stuff like that. It's like, dude, I know he has one finger up his ass and he's like jacking his little dick off at the same time while texting with the other hand. It's just like, I'm not helping him get off, dude. Like he can do this shit himself. Like fucking loser. Like, yeah, it's a black screen on YouTube. Like, fuck, man. Like, you're not funny, dude. You're not funny. Like, I don't know what attention you thought you were gonna get, but you're fucking lame. I swear, I wish their dead grandma can see it though and be like, damn, that's my blood. It's my fucking blood. What a loser. You know what I mean? I wish their dads would have beat them for real. But that's the problem that, like, you know, if you spank a kid now, it's like super child abuse. And if you don't, you get fucking idiots like him. Like, hold on, real quick. Who does that though, for real? Like, let me go on here. All right, hold on. Here. Let's go on Instagram right now. Hold on. Let's just see. Let's just pick anything, right? Here, a fucking cake. Look, all right, a cake. We're on a cake, okay? Let's just go and all right. Someone's streaming. Let's see who's live on Instagram right now. How can I check who's live? Oh, like me, showing that I'm live right here. Me. Right? Who does this? Who goes to a live? Let me see who else is live though. I don't want to do it on mine. Anyways, yeah, just fucking embarrassing when someone just goes and they're just like this. Look at Louis. Touch my body. What did he say? Pay attention to me. Louis, come on, I know you see this. Like, fucking loser. Like, I wish your dad was behind you, dude, so he can slap the shit out of the back of your dumbass head. Knock some sense into your bitch ass. Fucking idiot. Like, see, and I don't care, dude. I don't care if I lose this person as a fan. I'd rather not have these idiots watch my shit. You know what I mean? It's not a proud thing or something to be proud of to be like, this is my following. These are my subscribers. And they're all fucking losers. Yeah, I have a million, like more than 1 million people on YouTube. I have close to 1 million on Instagram. I have over 1 million on Twitter. But they're all fucking idiots, dude. Like, they're still like 26 years old trying to suck their own dick. Like, you know what I mean? That's what they're into. Like, they're lame like that, you know? I don't know. Like, it couldn't be me, though. Because no matter what age I was, if I match it with theirs, I was doing something better in my life than they were. You know what I mean? Like, I can't, dude. Like, they're trash. And I don't know why, like, you know, you hear about a lot of good people getting COVID and dying and stuff like that. And sometimes you're just like, why can't it be these people? You know? Why does it have to be like some nice actor or something, or like, you know, someone that has talent or someone that's doing something successful in this world, and instead we got these idiots right here that run around and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So why can't it be these people? You know? You know? Terrorizer, welcome! Dude, Terrorizer. You wanna chat, Terrorizer? You wanna talk shit? I'm talking shit about fans and stuff. Stupid fans. You wanna talk about stupid fans? Or are you supposed to be a secret? You're not supposed to be known that you're here. Cause I'll bring you in, dude. Fucking just talking about how like the wrong people died of like viruses and stuff, especially COVID. Oh, okay. Okay, fine. Yeah, so look, check it out. Yeah, like, yeah, I'm tired of those fucking losers that are just fucking sitting there with the, I don't know. I hate the Ayos, like, for the cheap jokes. Like, man, my mouth was open wide last night. And then it jumps to the, Ayo! Ayo! Like, or pause. They say pause. Pause. It's like it's the lamest low hanging fruit humor. And those people that I fucking I hate, dude. I hate. No, I'm not mad, Connor. But if it's a genuine question, yeah, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Yeah, Teresa, sorry, I didn't mean to bait you into possibly getting canceled. But Joaquin, thanks for the badge. Nah, like it's cool. Look, it's cool to be a nerd on. So again, let me explain. Let me explain how I got this scar. So, all right, Javier, little Mexican dude, someone that Teresa would really truly call Mexican, right? He was just like, we're walking down the hall, and I'm not really a confrontational kind of person, to be honest. Like, I'll let people say their shit or whatever, and it's fine. You know, it's cool. But Edgar, thanks for the super chat. Always shitty people out there. Keep pushing, keep it pushing, Louis. Wishing you a great 2024. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for the super chat. So look, my thing is this, right? I wasn't confrontational, but I just asked him. I'm like, yo, I was like, Javier, and he was like, what, fool? It's like, I was like, yo, I was like, your friends aren't here, dude. You can chill. I was like, what's your problem? And he's like, I just don't like you. I'm like, all right. And I know what that's like. Look, I 1000% know what that's like. When you just don't like someone, I know that you just don't like them. You just don't fucking like them. No one had to say that, like, oh, I don't like this guy because he does this, or that guy's like, there's just some people whose faces you hate and you just can't stand them. Like, and they might not do anything, you know? Just fucking hate them. And so I'm like, yeah, this dude, right? I'm like, all right, that's cool. So he's like, you know what? I want to kick your ass. And I was like, oh, you want to do it right now? Sierra, thank you for the badge. So he's all like, yeah, let's throw it down, fool. And I'm like, let's fucking go then. And he came up to me, right? And he put his backpack down. He like took his strap off. He pulled his strap down. And he walked up to me. And he was about to swing. And I fucking just got him in the jaw. Like just straight in his chin. It just fucking, I felt his teeth like go clink, like back. And his head tilted back. I know he got whiplash. He was falling back like this. And his fucking, he had long nails. And he clipped my upper lip up here. And he shanked me. He went like, shink. And because it burnt. Like I felt that when he was falling back. I felt that. Like I felt his hand like on my face, like graze. So I fucking grabbed his wrist as he was falling and pulled him to me and started forearming him like to his fucking face. And then his backpack, when he threw it and I hit him, it hit the locker, so you hear some of the locks going clink, 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 like clink. And so then when this teacher, her name is Miss Tyler, she comes out really fast. And she's like, what are you doing? And I legit dove onto him. Like, oh, fuck. I dove, hoping that she didn't see my hand up or anything. I dove, and then I was like, ah. I was like, oh, fuck. And she's like, what happened? I was like, he grabbed my arm and like, he wasn't trying to hurt me. He just, like, we just fell. It's like he was just trying to show me something and I just fell and he's crying. He's crying. And I'm like, hey, are you alright? Are you alright, dude? Do we need to go to the nurse? I was like, do we need to go to the nurse or the principal's office? And I was like, we better go to the nurse. But gotta go. Sorry you got shanked, my Mexican Nogla man. Bye guys. Peace out, Terrorizer. Have a nice night. I saw your story. It was like at fucking 4 in the morning on your Instagram when you were trying to go to sleep. Sorry you can't sleep. It wasn't my fault this time. I didn't keep him up, I swear. But yeah, like I fell on him, right? I fell on him to act like, you know, like I wasn't fighting and like we just fell and shit. But yeah, so that was hilarious. Wait, what were you guys playing? Oh, never mind. All right, bye. Dude, I want to go to a stand-up thing. But yeah, like, so she's like, what happened and stuff like that. And he was all like, what he said, we fell. And then I was like, well, what are you guys doing out of like ELP? And then I was like, well, we were going to class together. And she's like, well, you guys can come in mine. There's going to be a tardy sweep, so you guys need to hurry up. So like, she got him up and we were walking and we went in and we sat. She put us by like a corner, like the corner by us by herself. And then I was like, don't fuck with me again, you hear me? So don't you fuck with me again, you dumbass bitch. He's like, fuck you, fool, watch. I was like, I'll fuck you up in this class right now. I don't give a shit. I was like, I'll fuck you up in this class right now, dude. I was like, I don't care. And he's all like, stop, fool, alright. Stop. But I was like, nah, for real. I was like, if you fuck with me, if I hear you walk past us again, like if you talk shit, right? By like again, or if I think you said something, I'm just gonna fuck you up again. I don't give a shit, you little bitch. I was like, I'm just gonna fuck you up. And then he was just like, all right, fool, like, all right, so what's up, a truce or what? And I was like, no, ain't no truce. You're just gonna shut the fuck up. You're just gonna shut the fuck up and not get beat up. It's just that simple. And then, but that was it though, dude. I mean, like, I didn't really talk to him again after that. Um, I remember though I had him for PE. Oh, check this out. Check this out. Yeah, there was this time. Okay, there's this time. I saw him later on. I saw him later on. There was a church, a Jehovah Witness little church in the neighborhood. Okay, and the doors were open, and I saw him there, right? And I was with my other friends, and we were walking, and we hear people singing and clapping and stuff. And we look and we see him, and he's like clapping with his eyes closed like this and stuff, and like they weren't going super crazy. He was just like this, and then he opened his eyes and we were looking at him, and he kind of looked at us like, oh. And then he was just kind of like he stopped, and like one of the ladies touched him like, oh, what's wrong and stuff like that, and he was just like talking to her. We couldn't tell what they were saying, but I was like, oh dude, that shit was funny, dude. That shit was hilarious, because it's like, man. So Javier, if you're watching, remember, you stupid ass bitch. Esmeralda never liked you. She liked me. You talk shit about me. You try to fuck me up in a fight, and you got your ass beat. All right? In the 300 building. Remember that. And Miss Tyler saved you. Just remember that. But look, I got someone stupid on YouTube now. This guy Drins goes, guys, Louis is on drugs again. Like, no, and the thing is, I never even cared for the like talk to the girl he was talking to, you know. You know, I think that I should go through my yearbook. I'll show you. I'll find this dude. I'll show you who I'm talking about. Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate it. But no, I read all the comments. The negative ones don't bother me. That's why like I answer the questions to the positive ones. But you gotta give everything attention. You can't just pick and choose. You know what I mean? Although that's what I'm doing. But I'm just saying like when I look at the chat, a lot of the times my mind scans everything. You know what I mean? So I can see a lot of it. It is a black screen, you guys. It is a black screen. We're just chilling in the darkness right now. We're chilling in the dark recesses of my mind. But if you want to, if you want to see, right? If you do want to see me on a screen, I'm on Instagram right now, so you can see me choke on Instagram live. So I'm talking on Instagram and YouTube at the same time. If you guys didn't know, I can speak about the farm that I was in Mexico. You guys want me to tell that story again? Like it wasn't like that was chopped up, right? Um, Yo, there's so many females in the Instagram chat, and some of them are offering me milk. But to me, that's like trying to offer me a case. You guys are just trying to get me in trouble, right? You guys are just trying to get me in trouble. But all right. So let me tell that story. I'll tell you the beginning of it though too. Okay. When I was going there, when I was going to Mexico. Peace out, Lennon. When I was going there, I was going like with my childhood friend, and it was his family's ranch we were going to. And I remember falling in the sleep. Dude, what the heck do you mean, Jer? 40. But check this out. I was going to sleep in the back. I fell asleep in the back of a pickup truck, and it had a canopy over it, right? And I was asleep, and my legs were stretched out, and I had my hands crossed like a fucking vampire, and I was like asleep like that, right? And when I opened my eyes, I could see the ocean and the side of a cliff on the right? And I'm just like, what the fuck? And I realized we're going up a steep ass hill. And I'm like, what the hell? Why am I not sliding down? Like, why am I not sliding? And honestly, I don't have an answer to that to this day why I didn't slide. But I'll tell you this. I was scared because I saw cars coming by like swerving past us. And we were at the edge of a cliff. So we're going up a big steep ass cliff. And we're at the edge. So the cars that are going down the hill are close to the cliffside, more the mountainside. And when I opened my eyes, I'm like, oh shit. And I was like, anywhere between 9 and 12, right? I just remember being 9 or 12. And I was just trying to go to sleep. But we made it, right? It was the evening. It was the early evening, late afternoon. Like where it's like 4 and it's kind of orangish. So it wasn't like completely dark, and it wasn't like the sun was probably gonna set like at 6, maybe 5:30. But it was like it was turning orange. But yeah, dude, I remember we fell asleep and I didn't want to wake anyone up. I was just kind of like, what the fuck? I didn't want to move. I didn't want anyone to move or panic. And I was like there. My two friends were sleeping in the, well, my friend and his cousin were sleeping in the back. But yeah, like, I'm sure I could find it on Google Maps because it's like a 5 to 7 hour drive from San Diego to the place we went to in Mexico. But yeah, I was a kid and I was just like, I didn't want to ask what are they doing, and I didn't want to scream and tell them, hey, what's going on? Because I didn't want to scare any of them. You know what I mean? But we got to that ranch, right? And there was 2 homes. There was like a guest home, and there was a house. And I really don't remember the place, dude. I can't say for sure at all. So when we were there, all I know is this. Picture like a big map, all right? A big map. And in the top right of the map, there's a river that cuts diagonal. Then there's trees all like in front of the river. Then there's trees on the very, very bottom of the map. And then that's the house and the ranch in the very middle, with the guest house to the right of the main house. And then all the way far to the left is an outhouse. They did have toilets and stuff like that there, but that was just an outhouse just for back in the day. Right? And if you looked out the front door, you can see like a lot of these thick ass trees. A lot of big ass trees and stuff, right? And there was 2 mountains that you could see that went like this, okay? In the view. Like it made like a big V. Right? And you could see a lot of stars and all that shit in the background. Like of the mountains. Like it was very, very clear. It was cool. And they told us, right? Goodbye, Sierra. I'll talk to you later. But that guest house, Susanna, if you notice this, like you're not the first person that said that today, in the past few nights, but a lot of people notice that like when my voice gets deeper, that's like my for real voice. I'm not saying that I talk with the fake voice. It's just that when I talk for real, I get super animated. So I talk like faster and higher. But when I'm like talking like normally, like if you've ever been with me at like a machinima business meeting or Warner Brothers or something, it's like my voice like for real. Like it's like my business and my talk voice, you know? So if you guys like notice, like yeah, that's it. So I do talk like that sometimes. Thanks, wipe. Thank you. But so listen, I the uncles, right? They told us um not to get near that house, right? They told us not to get near that the guest house. And they didn't say it all suspicious or spooky and shit like that. Like, listen, kids, you don't go to that house, no matter what, no matter the circumstances. Okay? They never say anything like that at all. Caleb, thanks for the badge. They 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 just said, hey, like muchachos, like we don't want you going near that house, all right? We're fixing it up and like the boards are loose, so like don't go play over there. But they didn't make it, like I'm telling you, they didn't make it seem suspicious or anything, right? So like we're just like, all right, whatever. But you couldn't see through the windows because they had these old ass orange and dark brown curtains covering it, and it was weird, dude. Because honestly, it smelled though. When you went near the house, it smelled. It smelled like dead animal or some shit like that, right? Gino, thanks for the badge. Yeah, they said it in Spanish. Um, but yeah, dude, like it was gross. It was gross. So it it smelled like something was rotting, right? And I didn't think anything of it. And that night, well, 3 nights later, I hear my mom and some lady like coming through the door like pretty loud, and the lady's like, "No, my gosh, no, 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 no." And we're like, "What the fuck? Like, what the heck is going on?" Right? And so she there, my mom is telling the story, and I'm waking up, and then I'm trying to listen to what's going on, and the aunt, my friend's aunt, says they went to go to the outhouse because they were using they like the one of the uncles is using the restrooms in the house, right? So my mom went with my friend's aunt to the outhouse, which is probably like 80 feet away, and there's no lanterns or anything outside, so they had to take a flashlight. And when they were going to the outhouse, there was like the aunt went first, and my mom was in the outside. So my mom said she noticed like what looked like in the distance, like a car really, really far away. So when cars are close, right? And there's like fog or something in the air, you can see the headlights. It makes that cone shape. You know what I mean? But my mom said she saw like two lights, like two headlights from a distance, like going between the trees. So say there's like trees like this, right? Like I'm doing it with my fingers. So for those of you who can't see it, I'm sorry. My mom saw like a little light going behind it, like two lights going like this, she said, right? And my mom told her like, "Oh, I think your neighbors are coming." Because my mom already knew that like the family was all there and the friends that everyone's going to be there was there. And the aunt was like, "What are you talking about?" She goes, "Yeah, there's a car coming." And she goes, "Where?" And my mom's explaining to her that if you look out of the bathroom, if you look to the right where the trees are, that's where you have the that's where I can see like the lights behind the trees. And then she's like, "No, that there's no cars that should be coming." She's like, "Yeah, I can see the lights, like they're moving up and down, like they're going up and down the hills, like they're getting closer." And she's like, there's nothing over there." She's like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "That's just a cliff." And then she's all like, and I was like, "But I can see it." And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about." She's like, maybe you're drunk. And she's like, "No, like I'm not. Like I like no, like everything. Like, what are you talking about, right?" So she said, "All right, well I'm done. You can go in." So they switch. And she goes, "Where did you see the lights?" And my mom says to the right. She goes, "Oh my gosh, let me in." She goes, "Let me in, let me in. I don't want to be under." She's like, "What?" She's like, "There's a lady coming." She's like, "There's a lady coming. Let me in." And then she's like, "Wait, what are you talking about?" She's like, "Let me in." And then like my mom goes, like she lets her in as she's using like the porta potty, in the dark. And so then she's like freaking out. "There was a lady out there." She said, "There was a lady out there." And my mom was all like, "No, how was there a lady if there was like a?" She's like, "I'm telling you, I saw a lady. She's like, she's glowing. She's white. And my mom was all like, that's just, no. Like, I'm telling you, there's nothing out there. I saw the headlights. It's probably just the lights. And she was like, I'm telling you, like, no, no. So my mom opens the door, right? And this is like where that drawing comes from, right? That I drew. So my mom opens the door and she's kind of looking down, but she's noticing like, what looks like a dress. But there's like no legs and it's kind of like open, like the dress is kind of open where someone's legs would be there if they were standing. But my mom notices like, what the? And then the aunt screams like, ah! Like, oh no! Like she's like, don't look. Let's just walk. Don't pay attention. They didn't hear anything. I didn't hear them ever say that they heard her talking. They heard her whispering. They just kept going, right? They just kept going. They just kept walking. And then when they got like 20 feet, chick ran and left my mom. And that's when I woke up to her yelling when she came in, right? So I'm waking up to them telling the story. And then I hear the guys going like, I ain't scared of that shit. Like, come out, motherfucker. Like, they're getting like, they have their guns. They like loading revolvers, a shotgun. And like, they stand at the front door and they're, where'd you see it? Where'd you see it? And then like over there. So like, we get up, the other kids get up, right? And they're like, hey, don't go near the windows. Don't go near the windows, right? Don't go near the windows. And then they're, hey, over there. And they start shooting like, bah, bah. And they're like, what is that? They're like, I don't know. Like, it might be one of the goats. It might be one of the goats. They just start firing random shit, right? And then the aunts are kind of like, hey, stop. Like, like, what if like there's fucking like the cops or someone's here? Like, be careful. And then they're like, no, where did you see it? And they're like, by the outhouse. So like, all right, let's go. So they go to the outhouse. And then one of the uncles stays behind to watch like the kids and us, and the rest of them go. And then he's talking to the aunt. See, this is stuff you didn't hear in the video. But they're talking to the aunt in Spanish, right? And he's saying that, yeah, we've been seeing stuff around here recently. And a lot of those tools in the barn and stuff have been moved. Like, a lot of them have been moved. And some of the horses get let loose, or they have like their saddles on them. And the saddles have like the saddles are like locked in a way that they can't just be taken off easily and stuff. And they're tied on the horse and they're put on a horse in a way that they don't do it that. Like they have a certain way of doing it, and it's not in the way they do it. So the aunt is kind of like, well, why didn't you tell us like before we got here and stuff? And then like me and the cousins are kind of talking. My friend's asleep, and I'm talking to his cousins and stuff. And they're like, oh, are you scared? They're like, you scared? I'm like, no, I'm not scared. And then they're like, yeah, right. They're like, would you go outside right now? I'm like, I'll go outside. And they're like, let's go outside. And then we start getting up, like, let's go. And they're like, hey, no. And the kids know, like, you're not going out right now. And they're like, because they might shoot you by accident, so stay inside. But they start screaming, like, they're shouting. And there's a scene. Did you guys ever watch the movie Signs? I know Signs has to do with aliens, and we're talking about like supernatural, like ghost stuff. Did you ever watch Signs or no? Because you remember when they're outside and they're shouting? He's like, they think it's like a twin, like, or like they think that these two brothers, I forget what they're called, the Pritchard brothers or the something like that brothers, right? And they're hearing the alien on the roof. And they're like, oh, I think it's the brothers. And they're, all right, look, we're going to run out the door and we're just going to scream and scare the shit out of them and stuff like that and chase them away, right? And then they're like, all right, go, like on 3. And like they're just shouting like, I'm going to kick your ass. And he's like, I'm going out of my mind, blah, blah. But they're running around the house. Yeah, the movie from 2002. They're moving around the house and stuff like that, right? They're running around trying to find like this ghost or the alien or whatever, right? But it felt like that because you're hearing the uncles outside yell from different parts. You could hear them like say, hey, there's nothing over here. And then you hear someone say like, hey, I'm hearing a noise over here. Come over here. Come over here. And then you hear them like running and like scuttling and they're all running and stuff. There's like 7 or 8 of them out there running around and shit. And they're shouting like, hey, if someone's over there, come out. Like, come over here, right? But Atlas, thank you for the Canadian dollars, the loonies and toonies, the loony. No, actually the toonies. But they come to like the front door, and then you hear one of the uncles who's like, "What the hell is that?" You know, what the hell is that? So like everyone's getting up and like we're looking, and now remember, there's that V shape, right? There's that V shape in the mountains, and you see a light go from one end of the mountain like this, from the left side to the right side, and then you see it come back, and then you see it go down, and then it goes back up again, like in ways that something wouldn't move, like, you know, thank you, Opper, in a way that fucking an aerial vehicle couldn't work, right? So I'm like, now the kids and us, we're looking outside, and one of the things that freaked me out during that time was they slaughtered a goat earlier that evening, and I didn't expect to see it. So when I looked out the window, I see a fucking white goat carcass just dangling with like its throat slit. Like there isn't all this blood or anything. There's no like blood. It's like they bled it out already, but it's just hanging from a tree. And the thing is though, it's fucking swinging though. It's swaying. So that was it was to me that was eerie because it's like what the fuck is that? You know what I mean? I was like oh shit. So like you know I was young and I'm just like what the fuck is this, right? What's up, Vimos? And yeah, they were saying it looks like there's someone over there, like, and they're just looking and they start firing at the trees and shit. But yeah, like they were talking about too, like there was like satellites and things like that in the area, or this is where they launch satellites and stuff. And I really don't know. I really don't know. But the last thing I'll say is this: we did go by that house, right? Me and the cousins, because the uncles went to go take the horses grazing and all that stuff, and they're like fixing something at the barn, and they're working on stuff. So the aunts were just like the moms, the ladies were watching us and shit. So we went to the house that smelled, right? And there was like a lot of flies that were by one of the windows, like for real. There were like a lot of flies that were just like, like a lot of fucking flies on one of the windowsills. And inside, you could see it on the inside too. Like they were trying to like come out, like so they were on the windowsill, and inside trying to come out. But we were looking around the house, and there was a part that you could kind of see in, but it looked like all the furniture was knocked down. Like the furniture was knocked down. There was like stains on the floor. It didn't look red, but like there was just like you could tell there was like some stains on the ground and shit. But thanks Gutsy. But that was it. Like we like I just remember it and it had like an eerie feeling, you know? Like it didn't seem right. It felt odd being by that place. It felt like you never feel when you walk into a home and you know that the TV's on. Maybe not now anymore because TVs are made different. But back in the day, before they had these flat screens and plasmas, the old TVs used to make static, and you could feel them more than you could now. Because you could peace out M because you could feel the electricity, the charge from the old TVs than you do now. So you could tell back in the day when TVs were on in a room without even having to go in a room. You know what I mean? And yeah, and you used to be able to hear the static. Policy. So like, but you have that feeling that you're being watched too sometimes, and like you turn around and you have a friend like that's gonna try to scare you, or you feel them like coming on to you or some shit like that, in a non-sexual way, right? Um, it felt like that. It felt like as I was looking into the house, I could feel something looking back at me. That's what it felt like. But I wasn't scared. I don't get scared. I do get like startled, like whoa, like my eyes will get all big. Like so, if you see me in webcam, I'll be like whoa, like my eyes will get big. If something pops up, like I just like focus more and stuff. That's usually what happens. I don't really get scared. I don't like I'll or I'll do something, but like I don't get like a oh my gosh and like fly and all that. You know what I mean? But But who knows? Who knows like what was in there, what happened? I really don't think something good happened in there. Like I don't know. Maybe it was like a fucking I don't know. I don't know. Well, I the reason why static does give you like an off vibe and things like that, it's natural because our body is filled with like, electricity. We do have we do have like electrical charges in our body, you know? And like that's why it'll make you feel a little off or weird. Suki, when's the next dude? I'm not scared with Evan. Thanks for your third super chat, Suki. Um, I told everyone that we were gonna film Resident Evil yesterday. We ended up filming another scary map with Terrorizer film. I said film, record, but yeah, we're gonna. I don't know. Maybe this week. I don't know. This week I'm kind of busy, so maybe next week. But I think we're done, you guys. I think we're done with the small talk for now. We're done for the talking. I'm not done talking about shitty people though. I wanna carry on though. We're not done with this, all right? We'll come back to that because I have a lot to say. Like I have a lot more insight. You know what I mean? I have a lot more insight, like in experiences of like lame people who can't take accountability. You know what the worst though is? Maybe I'll talk about people who can't apologize. I think that's the thing I want to talk about the most. People who can't apologize for their shitty actions. And when they know that they're shit. That oh, dude, all right, yeah. We'll go through that another time. Yeah, I'm going to end the stream for now. But I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah, I'm not going to go find that yearbook picture right now, dude. That yearbook fucking another day. But and look at when I'm talking about anyone or anything, nothing to do with my YouTube friends, all right? It's nothing to do with like any YouTube friends. It's mainly like people that are like IRLs or people I've dealt with in the like. Well, they're all IRLs, but it's either in the past and stuff. You know what I mean? Nothing like current. Nothing current. Just a lot of reflection of the past. You know what I mean? Mister, I'm talking about a lot of people's sisters actually. A lot of people's sisters and moms and stepsisters and nieces. But actually just fucking for the most part, yes, they are female. But all right. I'm gonna take off for now, you guys. Instagram, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys later. Peace out, Instagram. Since you can see my face, peace, peace. I'm gonna continue on YouTube a little longer. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. And you guys right here on YouTube. Well, well, well. What have we here? What have we here? Bunch of losers. It's like, nah, but you're welcome, Chibi. Peace out, long name. What is this long name you have? Skunky. I don't love my fans. I love the cool people. If I can't say I love my fans because I have a bunch of stupid, idiotic ones. Very disgraceful. You know what I mean? Just fucking. They're just names. No. That's the ugliest name in the galaxy. Long name. Suki got Rudolph Blitzen Donald. Oh yeah, Donald, dude. Delirious is so dumb. You guys all had your names proper at one point. Even Ramsey went back to Ramsey. Fix your ugly ass name, please. Hello, Crystal. But what's everyone doing tonight? Hurry up. Fix it. The fucking old English is disgusting. Hurry up. Forever Keys. You want me to check you on YouTube? What do you got going on YouTube, Forever Keys? Hold on. Because YouTube, for some reason, changed where I can't, like, open up your links. Here's another thing I have to do, right? Whenever, like, a female... Like, here's another thing I have to... Shit. I didn't mean to fucking yell at myself. Whenever, like, a female messages me, because it could be potential threats, I always have to fucking save, like, their channel names and all that stuff. Because you never know who they are and what their intentions are, especially when they come in here like going, "Hey, Louie, you wanna like touch peepees?" And I was like, "I don't know, dude." So sorry if I'm discriminating against you, me ladies, but I do what needs to be done to protect the future. All right, I'm looking. Hold on. I am looking for Forever Keys. Herb! Why'd you ban him, huh? Leave him alone. I told him I would look at his stuff. Forever Keys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. My favorite game session with the crew? It's probably the early Grand Theft Auto. The early to mid Grand Theft Auto. Like times. You know what? I'm getting tired of your ugly old English. So you need to like fix that right now. Then take a picture, then get back to me. You hear me? Once that is fixed, then that'll go away. You hear me? 24-hour ban. You need to fix that because I'm tired of that, alright? How do I not do that? How do I take it back? Alright, let me see Forever Keys. Forever Keys. First stream off PC. Join up right now. Alright. Hold on. Let me see one of your shorts. Making my center right now. Okay, hold on. This might be copyrighted, so we gotta stop. I'll check it out later. I go often. I go live pretty often. Herb, come back! It's just a joke. Oh my gosh, Herb is probably turning all red. Hold on. How to untime out someone on YouTube. Let's see. How do I... There's no way to undo a timeout. Oh, shit! Herb, I'll see you next month. Hold on, wait. Maybe there is a way.
What's up, everybody? Had a situation on a kick.
No, that's kick. That's Discord. Huh. Hold on. No. Ferb! We'll fix it. Oh yeah, Justice? You know what? Just you join her too, Teresa. Let's talk about Justice. Alright? There is no justice. Do you hear me? Say something again. Any, I don't know, dude. Just fucking drop kicking some mods, you know? The usual. It's the usual. Herb, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Thanks, Innie. Am I saying your name right? Is it Innie or Inhi? Or am I even just saying it wrong and it's like Einhe? Innie? Wait. Which one was the second one? I forgot what the second one was. Spell it the way I should say it. Inhi. That sounds like. Alright, Inhi. Okay, so it's like if it's with the space. It almost sounds like someone that's illiterate would say they're having sex with someone that's gay. It's like, what were you doing? I was in he. I was in he, man. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I think. I'm joking in he. I'm joking. Why you sad, GP Project? I swear I'm nice, you guys. No, but look, honestly, dude, I do get this. Like, I'm chill, okay? I really am chill. I do like to incinerate and scorch everyone, right? Because I do it to myself, right? I do it to myself. I think it's just fun. Like, John Ha, right? I know it's Jonah. Well, whenever she comes in here, I know she's from the Philippines. I can tell, like, her English is limited. And that's funny to me. So, when I see her come in, I say her name like, "What's up, John Ha? Matulukalakalakalaka." I know that's not her name. And I know I just do it dramatically, right? But I'm really close with Filipinos. I've gone out with quite a few Filipinos where I hear their dialects like Ilocano, Tagalog, you know? And so when I obviously can't hear Jonah talk, right? I can't hear her. But when I hear her, like, the way I hear her in my head is like, "Louis, are you drunk?" LOL. That's what I hear. I hear like the Filipino accent. I hear her talking like the Filipinos of my past. You know what I'm saying? What's up, PogChamp? No, Ate is for older sister. She's not older than us. I love broken English. You know, Mexican women have the best broken English. They have like the best broken English, dude. I love like the broken Mexican English accent. Oh my gosh. Colombia. Zoink. I wish I had someone cool that, better than a Tallow, that would actually timestamp like the funny moments of my streams and categorize them. Like, if I flame someone in the chat, that part's cut. If I do a cool clip in like Fortnite, that one's cut. If I fuck up a whole team, then walk off a cliff, then die instantly, that's cut. You know what I mean? I wish I did have someone dedicated to watch that, to like cut that up and categorize it, then leave it like in a Dropbox so I can figure out how to put it together and stuff like that. But like, no one's down to do it. You know? My wife gets tired of hearing me talk. My girlfriend gets tired of hearing my wife hear me talk. Like, my mistress can't even like talk in the chat because she banned herself somehow. Teresa just like too busy like using her fat fingers to put in her mouth to like stimulate her senses so she thinks that she's sucking a dick. Who knows, dude? So no one wants to do this shit for me. I don't even want to do it myself. Look at John Huz like, what the? John Huz doesn't even know like the female jokes I speak in my chat. So, by the way, I thought you were single. Aren't you single? Teresa, I know what you're doing. I can see you. Look, Teresa lives in California. She was born with a fucking huge ass weenie. It was coming out of her stomach, but it was born. Yeah, and I said it was born, right? She chose to be a girl. So let's just, Teresa's a girl, so fuck it, whatever. Zelda streams will probably come back. Listen, I'm so tired of people saying this old stuff. John Ha, all right? 20 is not old, okay? 20 is not old. When you're old when you start feeling old and wrinkly. That's when you're old. So many women, no relationship, their fault or your fault? Not even that many women, to be honest. Just a bunch of fucking idiots. And look, it's my fault, dude. It's my fault. You know why? Because this saying is going to hit deep. Don't ever argue with the fool in the middle of the street. Because no one, as in the public, would never be able to tell who the fool is. You know what I mean? For me, I'll talk about my stuff later, all right? We want to talk about relationship stuff. I have a lot to say. I have a lot to fucking say, dude. Trust. I am, how you say, pissed. But yeah, I like Marvel. Marvel's alright. But look, here's what I'm gonna say about relationships, though, right? Don't be that loser. No, I'm not jaded. I'm just realistic. Nah, like I'm really not though. Like I'm really not jaded. But look, the way I feel about the way I feel about relationships though. My last one, like I was saying earlier, I feel like time and emotion is what should be invested in more than material things that are and just for the moment fun. You know what I mean? You know what I mean by that or no? Like if you can't sit in the room with someone and they can't be on their phones and you can't talk with them, fuck them. You know what I mean? But I don't mean like fuck them like have sex with them, alright? So shut your fucking dumbass mouths. But I mean like if you can't be in a room with someone and just talk about anything, right? Then there's shit. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, the most recent relationship is this bitch is always on her phone. And she'll say that I'm always on my phone, right? And I'm like, I see you on your phone and I try to strike up a conversation. And I feel like I'm annoying you because you need to see that fucking post. That post is way more important to you. And then if I say something like you're on your phone, like you're always on your phone, but I'm kind of like, bitch, I make millions off of my phone. You know what I mean? I conduct business on my phone, like literally. If I post something on Instagram, I get money. If I post something on Twitter, I get money. If I go live on something, I get money. Like, I can work. I'm working if I wanted to. You, though, are being a fucking lame. Like, let me tell you this. This bitch does not have shit going for her in her life. She really, truly doesn't. And now I'm going to sound super emotional because I'm feeling it now. But look, she had nothing going for her in her life, right? Even to this day, still nothing going for her. And she would bring up old relationships like, I had so much fun in my, like, one of my relationships. Like, we went out and did things, and we hung out. I was like, well, we don't have this fucking level where we connect where we should do shit, you fucking lame ass. Because why the fuck would I want to do something with you when I have to do something with you while you're on your phone, you dumb fuck? I don't want to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, dude. And they're like, but you're on your phone. It's like, yeah, it's a reaction to your action. I'll be like, oh, you want to go get something to eat? It's like, then it's that typical, yeah, but I don't know what to eat right now. All right. I'll do the typical, let me name all the places. You'll shoot them all down. We'll sit here for 30 fucking more minutes. Then you'll be like, man, I'm hungry. And then I'll be like, let's just go here. But I don't want that. Then it's like, all right, what if I go and get it? And then I'll take you to where you want to go next. So you don't want to eat together. Yeah, I do. But your indecisiveness is making this fucking difficult. And because I'm going to point out that you're being indecisive and it's irritating and it is difficult, you're going to get mad that you can't figure shit out. And then you're going to probably blame it on mental health. Or that you have anxiety. Like, shut up, bitch. Shut the fuck up. You could even do Siri. Pick a place. Like, nah, but honestly, that's me recently, right? I'm getting tired of, like, bullshit. So it's like, nah, like, and then, like I said, I'm getting so fucking, I'm dealing with, like, what was it? Not dealing with, but I've dealt with, like, this fucking, what was it? You're very argumentative. I was like, what? And it's like, yeah, it's like, I feel like you like to argue. It's like, wait, what do you mean I like to argue? You know? Like, I want to know because you make a statement. And if I don't agree with it, yes, technically it can be an argument or it can lead to one. But it's like, wait, I don't agree with you. And I want to share why. I want to pull out schematics, a protractor, a fucking abacus, and a sundial. And I will sit here. And I wanted to, yeah, like, argument is basically not, yeah, dude, Ernesto, if it's like Ernesto. But yeah, like, dude, no. It's like, what the fuck? No, mister, like, for real, like, no, this bitch is fucking retarded. She's so fucking retarded. She's so fucking retarded, emotionally and attentively selfish. Like, you know what? I had never been in a relationship where you don't say good morning or good night to each other. Like, it just seems like so unrealistic. Like, it's just like, you fucking say it very sparingly. There's no text throughout the day. Like, what's going on? How you doing? Like, I usually would say that. Like, I don't like small talk, but I know that other people do. So I'd be like, yo, what's going on? Yeah, dude, I'm the type, like, I don't like the, like, this bitch is like a fucking person to fall asleep without saying goodnight. I could literally be in the same bed with her. She could be on her phone. Turn on, like, dim it. Turn over and go to sleep. And I sit there thinking like, yeah, goodnight, bitch. Like, what the fuck? Like, hello? Did I not just bust inside you like 20 minutes ago? Like, the fuck? And then it's just like, she wants to make plans, right? She wants to make plans. And I'm thinking like, dude, I don't want to make plans. Like, I don't get it, dude. Like, we were chill earlier. It's like, I want to do this. And if you don't like agree to the terms like this, like, bitch wants to make some plans. And then I'm like, I make a suggestion that would benefit us all and it makes sense, but it'd be a slight inconvenience to hear me say a sentence or two. It's like, I'll do it. Yo, but I was like, but what if we did it? You know what? That sounds complicated. My thought didn't even go out. My thought didn't even get to go out. She just doesn't have the patience to fucking hear it. She's already annoyed. So then it goes like, then it turns into the, forget it. I'll just go. You don't have to come with me. And then if we go to like 5th gear, it'll be like, this is why I don't like making plans with you. And it's like, it translates to this, you fucking slut ass whore. I don't like making plans with you. I like telling you my plans, and you do them as I say them. You can't tell me what the plans are, or try to make them better, or have an input, or I'm gonna be a bitch. And then I sit there thinking, well, I do see that you take pills, and you do have chemical and hormonal imbalance and issues. Yeah, I can't wait to another fucking Me Too piece of shit. You know what I mean? Midster, they hit me up, or I talk to. I just find them as like anyone else. I don't find them though. I don't find them by going on apps and shit though. Like, you know, I don't go on dating apps or any of that stuff. But I do like that you're acting like you're not one of them, Midster. No, and yeah, Jedi, it is. Like, you don't understand. Like, I've said this before. Like, it's hard to just be normal, right? Especially like when I'm like with friends with some pretty popular people on the internet, right? And I'm in their videos and stuff. It's hard to like just not be famous all of a sudden or be known, right? And they, like, you know, normal people take normal pictures when they're out with their friends to post on their normal Instagrams, and they want to normally tag me. Or if we're normally on a date, it's not normal for people to walk up to me and want a picture or know who I am or recognize me. So even if I try to hide it, sometimes the cat's out of the fucking bag. And then it goes into YouTube shit like, so what's it like being famous? And then that's where I go, fuck, I don't know if like you're gonna like me for me now, or you like me for me, but you also like the potential that we could be the Ace family next or some shit. You know what I mean? Nasty Fox, thanks for the third super chat. Sorry to hear you having a rough time, Louis. Hope things get better. No, like, I'm not having a rough time. I'm just going back and thinking about the stupid bitches I've dealt with in my life. And look, I'm not saying that I'm perfect, all right? But I am going to go all out and say I'm very receptive to hearing shit of what people like and don't like. Here, you guys hear the way I talk, right? You hear the way I talk, right? And you see how I like to fucking make fun of everyone? Because I make fun of myself. I make fun of everyone the same way, all right? I make fun of everyone the same way. Even like the girls that I'm with, it's like, you know, they like my humor. Like, I'm making fun of their brother and stuff like that, their cousin. I'm fucking roasting the shit out of anyone in anything, any situation or something. And they like all those jokes, even them. It's until we break up or stop fucking that you was very hurtful to me. I never liked when you said that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's funny until you don't want to be with me. But for the most part, like, I'm very considerate and shit, right? I'm the type of dude that'll open your door for you every now and then. Not all the time. And it's like, it depends. Because I see how receptive you are to shit like that. Like, if we're coming to your side of the car, right? First, I'll open it. And I'll joke. I'll be like, my lady, please get in. You know? Like, I'll open it. And sometimes you notice things like that. If the girl has a smile on her face and she says thank you, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, just let me know. And be honest. How many other dudes have opened a door for you? You know? And if I could ask them for real. Because some have told me, like, no one's ever opened a door for me. That's nice. That's nice. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm kind of like, that's cool that she appreciated that. She recognized that. Then I've held it open for some, like, idiots. And they just, as soon as they get in the car, they get on their phone. And I'm like, what a bitch. What a bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, yeah, like I said, I'm very considerate and stuff. Like, and the other night I was talking about, like, you know, when I hear people's orders and stuff, I remember it's like, if we go to Red Robin and they're ordering a hamburger and stuff like that, I'm like, yeah, can I get a bleeding burger with a tomato slice cut in half and a lettuce that's shaped in the fucking pubes of a porn star? Then can I get the bun slapped 14 times? Can I get 3 dots of mustard on the left side of the bun, 14 specks of ketchup on the right, swirl it around with the kitchen knife, flip the knife over, poke yourself twice, drop a few blood droplets on the bread, and send it to her? And they're like, well, Louis, you remember my order. Why did you do that? It's like, because I'm into you. I like you. I'm paying attention to the stuff that you like. I'm paying attention to the stuff that you do. Because it's like, if I'm into you and I'm trying to get to know you, getting to know you would be what you like to order, what you like to get from, like, the places we go. That's what I'm like for, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I remember those things. And what sucks about it is, I do have a high bar. I'll tell you this. I do have a high bar when trying to find a significant other. Because there are girls that have done that shit, you know, that have reciprocated the way I treat them and, like, you know, are attentive and go like, oh, dang. Like, I appreciate that he did that. I never did this before, but I'm going to do that because he does it for me. And I don't do it because I want them to. I do it because that's how I would treat you. And it feels good when you do the same shit back. It's just like, I feel like we're helping each other. I'm not asking you to do something extra. Like, if I told you, go to McDonald's, yeah, and just get me whatever. It's like, what's whatever, though? What do you like? What do you want? It's like, dude, we've been to McDonald's how many times? You know what I get. If I just say whatever, just get me whatever. How would I get mad if you come back with 5 ketchup packets and a piece of salt? And then you said get whatever, and I did. And it's like, if you never heard me order that, then yeah, I will get mad at that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's that shit, right? So, I don't know, like, sometimes there's like a girl, right, where my humor matches with her perfectly, dude. Like, she says the same jokes that I do. She gets the dark jokes and the humor that I say. She doesn't go like, ew, that's gross, or why do you think that's funny? She understands that shit. But, like, the sentimental value things that she could provide, like I said, like the attentiveness and the emotions and all that, she sucks. Like, it's like fucking 1 out of 10. And it's like, hey, I'm going to go to bed. I'll talk to you later. Good night. And then she'll just be like, bye. And it's just like, oh, okay. But our jokes are funny. Her jokes are really funny. She sucks my dick really, really good. Fuck, it's hard to get rid of that, though. She's a 2 out of 3. She's like 2 for 3 right now. This one just sucks. Is there potential to increase this one? What the fuck, man? Oh, yeah, Jedi. I say how I feel legitimately. There's no way, like, I don't. Like, I say how I feel. But if I notice shit that's, like, too deep, right? I cut it off quick. You know what I'm saying? I cut it off, like, pretty fast. If I'm like, oh, I know this is lame. This is not in her DNA. She doesn't give a shit about that kind of stuff. Like, you guys know I had money, right? It's not a secret. Yeah, I say it calmly. Jedi, like, this is, here. If we had a conversation, I would say like this. like if I needed to say something, first I consider everything that you told me. Your cat died. Your mom died because your cat killed your mom, and your mom killed your cat in an epic struggle in the kitchen. And your house is on fire, and you're going to graduate from college and get your doctor's degree. You're going to get your doctorate, your doctorate. And at the same time, you lost your leg. Right now, it's not the, like, if I remember that you said that, I'm not going to want to talk to you about this stuff at all. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to take in consideration that, like, you're studying for finals, you're busy. I'm going to remember all that stuff. And even though the shit you do that I don't like is going to pile up and all that stuff, I'm going to wait until you're okay to talk about it. But I'll kind of keep my distance, but I'm not going to keep enough distance where you're going to feel like you're bothered. Right? Where you're going to feel like you're bothered and, like there's something wrong. So I'll say, too, like, yeah, I got a lot of things going on myself. So we'll talk when we talk, all right? I hope everything goes good for you. You could go ahead and text me and call me when you need me and stuff, all right? And it's like, yeah, all right. But other than that, it's like, look it. If we're going to talk, it'll be like this. Like, hey, are you busy right now? If you're not, can you call me? Or is it cool if I come over? You know? And then, like, yeah. But, like, if they go, like, yeah, you could come over. It's like, all right, but are you free for, like, an hour or two? And it's just like, oh, I got to do this. Oh, no, just let me know when you're free. Let me know when you're free. I just want to chill. We can even go somewhere to, like, walk and talk or something like that. I say, all right, cool. So, like I said, then it goes to just talking, right? Then it goes to just talking where it's like, hey, like, I don't like doing this stuff, though, right? I really don't like going, hey, I don't like this about you. Can you change yourself? It's never like that. For me, it's always like, and I can go back to all my fucking text messages and all that stuff, and it's like, look, it's like the whole, I think you're super cool, but I don't like you in that way anymore, pretty much, right? It's like, I like you a lot. I liked you a lot then. Like, I just feel that we're not compatible and stuff like that. It's like, that's not going to work. It's like, and I'll always say this, it's like, you're like Coke and I'm water, or like water, you're Coke. And it's like, yeah, we can both drink it. They're both good. Like, water is really good and refreshing. Coke is really good and refreshing and stuff like that. But you don't put them together in the same glass and then drink it and you're like, I got the best of both worlds. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, nah, like, to me, it's just, it doesn't work. You know what I mean? It's just, hey, man, I like you and stuff, right? But it's just not going to work. I don't feel it. I don't feel it. And I don't like to get into the reasons. I don't like to get into, you don't text me back. And look, again, it sounds like I'm being bitchy and clingy, but it's not like that at all. I'm just telling you, like, I'm spoiled from my other exes and stuff like that when they're like, hey, babe, good morning. I'm getting ready for work. I really miss you. I wish you were here and blah, blah, blah. Or are you just like, good morning, I'm heading off to work. I'll text you later. And it's like, all right, good morning. Yeah, message me or whatever and stuff like that. But if something happens throughout the day that's funny and I text her, and then she goes, I like girls that are informative too. They're like, oh, I'm on my break and I just saw this text. That's fucking hilarious. This coworker of mine's being a bitch right now. I'll tell you about it when I get off of work. I miss you. So I miss you too. All right, cool. Then it's after work and it's just like, can you call me? And it's just like, yeah. And you call and say, hey, oh my gosh, so guess what? Becky Midler did this. And they just start talking and telling me shit. And then I'm telling her about my shit. And then it's cool. We fucking communicate. I'm learning a little more about her. She's learning about me and stuff. And we get this thing going where we're like best friends and we talk. And I'm spoiled by that shit. So when a girl like does that whole like, do I have to call? Can't you just put it in text? It's like, you're fucking lame. Bye. I'm out. Fucking out. You know? So it's like, yeah, it's like, dude, it is basic communication. Like this. Oh no, it's not even like a voice crack. It's just me when you never heard me do these voices? And then another thing though too. Another thing, that I, like, alright. To me right now, it's weird, okay? It's weird for me right now when you have a girlfriend and she acts like a bitch and she's mad at you, she doesn't want to talk to you, and you don't talk for like a day or two. Nothing. Especially when like Like you're fucking. You're 30. You're dirty 30. You're gonna be 30, dude. Like the fuck? Talk like an adult, you dumb bitch. Like what's your problem? Like here, I'll explain a scenario. Right? There's a lot going on, like at the time, with my life. Like I was scheduling, I had a lot of meetings, I had a lot of appointments. I had like a YouTube schedule, like recording with my friends, recording with myself. I had a lot of schedules to keep in balance and businesses to run and start at the time and learn about, right? And this girl had a complicated work schedule that was ever shifting. Ever shifting. Like, they told her hours were going to be 9 to 5. And then there are days where she'd have overtime. They call her in early. They ask her on her days off for extra time. She doesn't go in. She goes in late on days, but gets off at the time she's supposed to get off. She goes in late on days, gets out later to make up for the time. It was everywhere. It was everywhere. So one day we're chilling and everything is cool. And then she goes, I got to wake up in 2 hours. And I go, in 2 hours? That's crazy. That's like 1 in the morning. She goes, yeah, because I got to go in at 3, but I got to get ready and the drive and everything. And I'm like, but I thought you were going in at like 4. Like, I don't understand. Like, what happened? And she gets annoyed because I don't remember. I didn't know. It's like, and then I get ridiculed like, oh, for having such a good memory or for knowing all this shit, you don't know. It's like, it's not about the memory thing, you fucking prick. It's about your shit is ever changing and it's difficult. I don't know what day this is that's gonna be short, late, you come in early, overtime. I don't get it, you fucking bitch. I don't get it. And that's the thing I'm thinking in my head because I'm like, why the fuck are you getting mad at me? And then talking about my memory. You know what I mean? And so then look, I don't say any of that shit though. I don't say any of that shit. I'm just like, all right, it's fucked up, right? Like to me, if I'm my own best friend, I say like, dude, your girlfriend's a bitch. And I'm like, you know what though? She's on her period. She's been stressing out. It's all right. But I shouldn't have to go through that shit. I don't give a fuck how fucked up things are for you. I shouldn't have to go through that shit because you want to be a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, recognize your shit, you fucking adult. Fucking lame ass piece of shit. Like, recognize that you're being shitty. And just be like, yo, yeah, I'm sorry that I said that, dude. I'm sorry I came off. Because like, here's what I did though, alright? Here's what I did. So I text her 2 hours later when she told me she needed to wake up. So I text her to make sure she's awake because she said she's been going to work late. So I call. I text her again, nothing. So I call, and she's a heavy sleeper. So I'm like, oh, dude, I don't want her to be late. So I'm doing it because I care. So I call her again, and my messages are just simple. Like, it's just like, hey, are you awake? Yes, no? I'm just checking to make sure that you're on time. Like I said, I'm not mad. I wasn't, like, bothered by it and shit. So I'm like, so I call. She goes, hey, can I, like, she's like, yeah, I'm awake. And I'm like, did you sleep good? She's like, can I go? Like, if I'm keeping her here or something. Like, if I have my hands at the fucking door, not letting her out. And I'm on the phone. She's like, can I just go? I'm like, all right. Are you okay, though? And she's like, yeah, I just don't want to talk to you right now. I'm like, all right. And she's like, okay, goodbye. I'm like, all right, bye. And, like, 2 days pass. And not a word from this dumbass bitch. And I'm like, what a fucking asshole, dude. Aiden cheating is never justified. Nah, and I'm just like, yo, you're fucking whack, dude. Like, that shit's whack. Hopefully it's not like that, PogChamp. Yeah, I know. And the thing is, if like she's the one that's no, you know what started? She's the one that's mad because one, there was 2 points, okay? There was 2 things. One, I didn't remember the schedule. I was supposed to know. I was supposed to know the schedule, okay? And I didn't. And because I didn't know the schedule, oh, I thought you had a good memory. It's like, bitch, you put me on this pedestal. How many times do you guys see me put in the comments or in my videos going, actually, no, to be fair, I do talk about like my memory in like Fortnite when I'm saying like, where's that med kit at? It's like, great, I'm so glad I have a great memory. So yeah, that probably would be used against me. But I'm talking about in relationship wise, I never go, damn, I have such a good memory. And look, what you're gonna hear from me right now is all hearsay, obviously, because it's coming from my mouth only. But I never sit there and flex my memory. But I do, and the thing is, everyone else puts me on that pedestal because I'm the one that goes, do you remember that one time we did this? Like, oh my gosh, you remember all that and all those details? Dang, your memory is good. And I don't sit there with my hand going like on my chest, like rubbing it away. Yeah, my memory is good. Yep, that's what they all say. Nah, they put me on this pedestal and then they fucking try knocking me down with this shit. So I'm kind of tired of that shit for one. But two, yeah, she was just like, oh, what happened to your memory? So I'm bothered by it, you know? And so like, I'm like, what do you want? Like, that's just my reaction. Like, what do you want me to do then? Like, what do you want me to say? I honestly don't know your schedule. She asked me if I could help wake her up or whatever. And I'm just like, what do you want me to say? Now, do you want me to wake you up or not? Yeah, no, and that's the thing too, Midster. So you guys know, she expects me to know and remember everything. The funniest fucking thing about this situation was, we were talking about gifts. At least an hour or two before this conversation, we were talking about gifts. Okay, we were talking about gifts that I got her. Okay, and I told her, I was like, do you remember that one gift I got you? I was like, no, my bad, I'm sorry. I was like, where's the one I got you? Because she was like pulling out relatable things. And I was like, where's the one I got you? She's like, you never got me that. And I thought for real, it was going to get into that whole, I thought it was going to get into the whole like, wrong bitch conversation, right? Or it was A, wrong bitch. B, she didn't remember. C, she's probably going to think, wait, maybe he did get it for me. Like, this C is going to really, like, be realistic but deviate. But check it out. C, she's probably, like, you know, thinking, maybe he did get it for me. Maybe he didn't get it for me. But has he gotten a gift like this for someone else? That's, like, another thing that's going to get put in her head. And so in my head, I'm thinking, like, she's showing me things, right? Oh, look at these things that I got. And she's matching them. And I was like, put it with the one I got you. So which one? And I was like, you remember the one that I got you for your birthday? And then she's like, you never got me one of those things. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So then I have to go back in time and I take the Instagram post that was posted of the thing I got her. And she's like, instead of saying like, oh yeah, you're right, I'm sorry, she jokingly left it like, nah, I don't remember that. But that was her way of saying that like, oh yeah, I remember. And I was like, no, but I got you two more. And she's like, no, you didn't. I was like, no, I did. I don't know if you're joking or not now. And then I did. And then I showed her, right? And then she's like, oh yeah. So that's what I'm saying, like, we're talking about memory things. So she didn't remember that I got her 3 gifts. And I don't remember her fucking convoluted, ever-changing schedule. And she bitches at me. That, to me, that's the part, the dynamic part where I'm like, you're a bitch. Like, you're a fucking bitch. Like, purebred bitch. You're a stupid-ass, fucking, ugly, fat hoe. And I 1000% deserve better. There was no fucking reason for you to have these bitch fits with me. Because I never go off on you like that. I will get mad when you get mad at me for stupid shit, yes. But for you to do it like this and take it this far, fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Thanks, Houston. Nah, but yeah, I can't fucking, nah, dude. I can't stand this fucking idiot. But I love it though how everything gets like thrown back at me though. Like it was me or I shouldn't have done it. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, George Lopez. She's big now. She wasn't big when I met her. So I blew up on YouTube. She blew up on weight. But where's Ferb? Where's Ferb? Nah, but I'll bring this up later again for all the people in the morning and stuff. Cause like, yeah, she is a selfish bitch. Like I'm saying, like she would do stuff like she would plan like getaways and trips and stuff, right? But she would still be a bitch on those. Like she would plan like, oh, we'll go to the morning, like we'll get up in the morning, we'll watch this show, we'll go do this, right? She doesn't wake up early to get ready. I wake up early and get ready. I tap her to see if she wants to wake up and start getting ready. And I tell her, I let her know that, hey, we're going to be late. Then it's my fault that she didn't get up because I didn't give her the sense of urgency for her fucking plans. And then she was like, oh, fuck it. Forget the rest of the day, though. It's kind of ruined. It is meant to be black screen. But, all right, everyone. All right, all right. Dude, you don't understand. There was a lot. I just wanted to say I know it's not okay to be hooked up to one girl. If she does not like me, I will let her go. But I just wanted to know if she liked me. I don't know where she is so that we could talk. What do you mean, PogChamp? Yeah, that's the thing though. Like she's legit that fucking meme where it says husband and it scrolls down to I'm sorry. Then it says wife and the arrows going like they're drawing the line to the I'm sorry and it goes around the whole thing. It goes around the whole fucking like piece of paper. Then it goes back to the husband and the husband is the one that has to say sorry. She was like she's legit that. The thing is, it would work even better in her favor if she was fucking drop dead gorgeous. At least like you're worth even trying for. But instead, like you're just like, this fucking ugly ass inside and out piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? And look at the reason why I didn't leave right away or anything is because I felt like I'd be whacked, dude. Like I'd quit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's easy to walk away right now. And it wasn't again like every kind of relationship. It wasn't always like this. It did take a toll. Like honestly, there were a lot of deaths in her family and stuff, and a lot of hardships. And I was just like, you know what? Maybe she's like feeling bad and all this stuff, and I don't mean to put pressure on her or anything. So I just thought, you know, like I'm not look at. I'm not gonna say I was abused or me too, this idiot, right? I'm just gonna say she's a dumbass bitch, and that's it. You know what I mean? But it's like everything was good, dude, and then like yeah, some shitty stuff happened, and like you know I wanted to be there for her through it and stuff, but like it could have been like that stuff that like you know made stuff bad and hard to like get through and shit. But who knows? But I'm gonna get ready for bed, you guys. Maybe I'll have another sleeping stream, all right? For all the people that like to like hear noises and stuff. Oh no, Jedi, I'm not hurt. Trust me. I'm legit not hurt. There's worse. But like I grew up in the ghetto, in the streets, in the hard knock life. I'm legit like not sad at all. I talk very passionately about it because like that's how much hatred I have. For real. But yeah, I'm not hurt though. Trust. But thank you though. And PL 5000, thanks for giving it to me and not Terrorizer. I graciously accept. And yeah, guys, I'm not a kid. I am 39, all right? I am 39 years old. But I'm going to lay down, all right? I just wanted to share it with you guys. I am. I can't do the kid voice right now. I can, but I don't want to stress it because my throat. I know. A lot of you guys think that I am younger. I think I am the oldest. But I just sound older. All right, I sound older. I what's that called? Fuck, I'm saying this wrong. I talk as if I'm older with experience, but I don't sound like it, literally. And I don't look like it. I know. I can't tell you like the secrets to immortality yet because you guys aren't ready for it. I just say I'm 39 now, but I can't go into the eons of how long I've actually been around. No, I appreciate that, you guys. I appreciate it. But listen, everyone. While I disagree with many things you say, Louis, you do have a good heart at the end of the day, and many of the things you say are understandable. Still a fan. Thanks, Nirmax. Yeah, like, no, look at. If you're mad, you know, that I call, like, see, I'll call a guy a bitch, too. I'll call anyone who's being a bitch a bitch. I'm that kind of person. I'll label you for what you are. If it barks, it's a dog. If it quacks, it's a duck. If it fucks, it's a bitch. You know? So I'm kidding. But yeah, like, fucking, I fucking hate stupid people. So it's like, that's just it. Like, if you're being a dumbass bitch, you're being a fucking dumbass bitch. If you're being a piece of shit, you're being a piece of shit. Like, I don't know. I don't like to sugarcoat it. Like, you're kind of being not very nice. But I'll tell you this, though. I don't start off arguments with anyone to just argue, right? I don't just go like, all right, let's just say me and Intel get into beef. I don't go like, all right, listen, fucker. Listen, you stupid bitch. I fucking said this, blah, blah. It takes a while to escalate to that point where I lose all respect and just say whatever the fuck I want to say. So when things don't work, right? Normally in relationships, I like to just be like, hey, I think it's best, like, you know, I'll still talk to you. I'm down to be your friend, but I can't talk to you like I want to be with you anymore and blah, blah, blah. And then they get the whole like, but why not? Or, no, but I love you, right? And shit like that, where it's like, can you please stop calling me? But I miss you, please. Like, you're calling me like every hour of the day in the middle of my sleep. Can you please not come to my place? But I really love you and I want you to give me a chance. This is getting excessive. Can you please stop? Then it goes into like, all right, look, I've asked you. I'm going to have to block you on a couple things. Just so you can kind of get your mind right. What the fuck? Getting calls from a new number? Yes, because I needed to talk to you. I missed your voice. You don't understand. Oh my gosh, Louie. And it's like, oh my fucking gosh. Then it shows up to my place. See me at like a friend's house or something. And it's like, all right, dude, you need to get the fuck out of here now. You know what I mean? That's when it starts going to like, it gets like that. Like, all right, you're fucking being retarded now. Forever Keys, thanks for your first super chat. But like, for the most part, it never escalates until like, you fucking push my patience over the edge. Like I'm very patient, dude. Actually, Reclaimer really knows that about me too. Reclaimer knows I'm very, very patient. But once you start being retarded, patience turns ancient. And it's gone. That shit's extinct. But listen, everyone, listen. I'm done, John. Everyone. Oh, Forever Keys. Sorry, Forever Keys. I saw that you got timed out earlier. I asked. I was like, why? I think it was Herb. Oh yeah, and then Herb followed you because she timed you out, so I timed her out. There you go. I got her for you. But all right. I will talk to you guys in a little bit, all right? I'm going to brush my teeth and I'm going to crash out on stream. So everyone, have a nice night. All right? No worries. Good night, everyone. Good night. Thanks for letting me talk to you guys. I just wanted to talk about random shit, and here we go. All right, everyone. Have a nice night. Thanks for hanging out. And again, I will start my stream in like a couple minutes to like 30 minutes. But for those of you who don't want to be a bitch and you are of age and you're trying to steal my heart, fuck it, dude. Provide 90 forms of identification and hit me up. Whoa. BBL Drizzy started playing. All right, everyone. I will talk to you later. Peace, everyone. Peace. Good night, burp.